Now it's 6:30 on WKYT this morning. We're on the scene of breaking news in Lexington, where police say an armed robbery may be connected to several other overnight crimes.
There is increased security at EKU today after a threat was made towards students.
And what would you do with $500 million? The Powerball jackpot is up for grabs tonight.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning, and it is so good to have you with us on WKYT as we get Wednesday off and rolling. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Sounds from over in the cheering section near where Micah Harris is. He has a pretty good chance, I guess.
With the lottery? Yeah, every time we mention it, he says, we need this. You're right. We need warmer weather, too,
right.
But good luck with that one, too,
Trust
right?
me, you want me to win. I'll give you some of my winning.
Can I get that in writing?
You can get that in writing. I mean, $485 million, I think I can just disperse that, to all the employees here. All right, let's check outside and see what's going on. We're actually seeing the 20s, 21 degrees there in Lexington. Oh, now Rebecca's excited about me needing this. And then as we go throughout the afternoon, it'll be right around 45 degrees. It's not a bad day. Look, this is your best day in the 7-day forecast. 45 is actually just above average for this time of year, but it is one of those days you're going to get a mixture of sun and clouds. If you are under the cloud cover, it's kind of on the cool side, so just keep that in mind. Coat will still be needed. There's no doubt about that. And as we track off into the next couple of days, that's when we see two fronts. One brings us snow. The next one brings us extremely cold air. I'll show you how low we go with these temperatures because we do have some single digits in there, somewhere in there, and I'll show you that coming up.
All right, we have a lot going on in news. Let's get right to it now.
We begin with a breaking news alert this morning in Lexington. There's been an armed robbery at the Waffle House on Richmond Road.
And police say this robbery may be connected to a string of other overnight crimes. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is live in Lexington with the breaking details and what we know at the moment as she's joining us. Whitney?
Good morning. Well, it has been a busy morning for officers, to say the least. The latest crime happened here at the Waffle House off of Richmond Road. It was reportedly robbed around 5 o'clock this morning. Police say two men walked in. One of them had a handgun. They demanded cash from the clerk and then took off. Now, there were customers inside when this robbery happened, but no one was hurt. About an hour prior to this robbery, officers were at a home on Bridgeport Drive, which is still off of Richmond Road. It's just a short distance from here. That is where a white Acura was reported stolen. Police say the homeowners were upstairs when they heard 2 or 3 people break into the back door and take their car keys. Then about a block down the road from there, police say someone also kicked in the back door of a home on Sealy Drive. Nothing was taken from that home, but while officers were investigating that break-in, they saw a white Acura take off speeding from the area. Police weren't able to catch up with the car, but they do believe those two crimes are likely connected. So far, though, police aren't sure whether those two crimes are connected to the robbery here at Waffle House. Live in Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
All right, we'll stay on top of that, and thank you very much, Whitney. And there will be extra security at Eastern Kentucky University in Richmond today in response to a threatening message found in a campus bathroom. The threat comes at a busy time on campus. WKYT's Mark Barber is live at EKU to explain how police are planning to keep campus safe today. Mark?
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Some EKU students say that they are concerned about the threatening messages, so they aren't showing up to class today. Now, campus officials say that the threat of violence has really created a tense situation for everyone at EKU, so they are increasing their police presence around campus. Now, students say that the tension has been building since the threatening message was found in the Combs building 9 days ago. The graffiti message, written on a stall in the men's bathroom, says, quote, "Bringing gun to here, February 11th, dead students," end quote. EKU is responding to the threat of violence by increasing campus security with deputies from the Madison County Sheriff's Office, State Police, Campus Police, as well as Richmond and Berea Police. Now, campus officials tell us they are also beefing up their police presence tonight at the Alton Brown live performance at the EKU Center for Arts and the basketball game against Morehead State University. The school isn't penalizing students or teachers who miss class today. In fact, they're encouraging students to complete assignments off campus or online when possible. Now, authorities say they are still searching for the person who wrote the threatening message. They're asking anyone with information to contact them using an anonymous tip form that's online. We have a link to that form posted on our website, WKYT.com. Live in Richmond, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Thanks so much, Mark. New this morning, we are tracking a crime alert after a woman woke up to find a stranger in her house. The woman says the man came in through a locked back door at her Jonestown Lane home near Appian Way around 1 this morning. She was not able to get a good look at the suspect, but police say he left without stealing anything. New this morning, police arrested a man who's accused of attacking a woman as she walked to work. Police say William Crockett walked away from a home healthcare worker hired to care for him last month. That's when the victim says a barefoot Crockett grabbed her in a parking lot on Virginia Avenue. There was a struggle and she was able to escape and run to a nearby business for help. Crockett is charged with wanton endangerment and unlawful imprisonment.
The time this morning is 6:35 on WKYT this morning. It's been really sad news for students in Woodford County after learning that a classmate was killed in a horrible crash. 18-year-old Maddie Jackson died Monday in a fiery 3-car crash on Versailles Road. Her friends say she was a classroom leader and a standout swim team member and an inspiration to all of them. So her friends are now sharing the message of how she lived life on social media.
We're really happy that we got to know her.
She made such a big impact on our lives that we want to be like her. And that's kind of the meaning of the hashtag of Live Like Maddie.
Maddie Jackson's friends say Woodford Sports will be selling Live Like Maddie t-shirts with proceeds donated to her family. Federal health officials say the current measles outbreak has now spread to 18 states. And now a local mother is saying that the vaccination debate affects everyone. The CDC says there have been more measles cases this year than any year since the year 2000. Hearings on Capitol Hill yesterday focused on vaccinations and whether or not they're a good idea. One Laurel County mother of 2 said parents should not have to worry about the safety of their child.
I have so many other things to worry about with my children going to school and safety and all of those such things, that the last thing I want to worry about is that they are going to catch an illness that they would not have caught but for the fact that some child was not vaccinated.
CBS News has confirmed that there are 166 measles cases in 18 states. So far, Kentucky is not one of them.
A special prosecutor's been named to handle the case of a deadly police-involved shooting in Madison County. Our news partners at the Herald-Leader report that the Attorney General's office appointed Fayette County Commonwealth's attorney Ray Larson to be the special prosecutor. He'll determine if the case should be sent to a grand jury. Last September, police shot Jesse Gibbons in Richmond. Police say it came after he assaulted a Lexington police officer, then led them on a chase to Richmond. Animal rescue groups say they are seeing more cases of dogs being injured by hunting traps in Kentucky. One such dog, now named Trinity, is recovering at Woodstock Spay and Neuter Clinic in Lexington. Workers say the dog wandered into a law office missing part of her leg. Trinity will soon be put in a long-term foster home where she could spend several months until she's ready to be put up for adoption.
More Fort Campbell soldiers will soon be returning from their deployment to West Africa in the fight against Ebola. About 50 soldiers were scheduled to arrive this morning to the post that's located on the Kentucky-Tennessee state line, but their arrival, we've just learned, has now been delayed. The unit was deployed to Senegal. Fort Campbell said the soldiers are returning directly to the post without the controlled monitoring that other troops have undergone because Senegal was Ebola-free during their deployment. The Kentucky House has passed a bill that would gradually raise the state's minimum wage to $10.10 per hour. The measure, sponsored by House Speaker Greg Stumbo, calls for 95-cent increases in 3 phases. That would incrementally increase the minimum wage from the current $7.25 an hour to $10.10 per hour in July of 2017. All right, that 2-ton explosive punch meant to implode the Clarion Casino Hotel in Las Vegas crumbled all but an elevator, adding a little more work there to finish up the job. The elevator core just dropped about 4 stories and it remained leaning a bit to one side. The 200-room casino hotel opened back in 1970, so they're evidently replacing it out there, but they're going to have to go after the elevator shaft now.
Very dramatic.
There you go. Well, if you already purchased a ticket or 2 for tonight's Powerball jackpot, you're sure not alone.
Yeah, if you haven't, though, you still got time. The jackpot swelled this week to $485 million. That's the 3rd largest jackpot in Powerball history. The drawing happens at 10:59 tonight on the dot. They stop selling tickets an hour before the drawing.
All right, so keep all that in mind, and good luck to you out there. 6:40 the time, 20 before 7 on WKYT.
Let's check to see how traffic is moving right now.
Here's Officer Don with a check of live drive traffic. Good morning, Don.
Good morning. More work today on Alexandria and Viley. Just want to remind you that through there'll be some lane closures as needed as crews continue to work on that project. Of course, Versailles Road, they're already up and working near the New Circle Road overpass this morning. Be extra careful through there. No wrecks right now. Let's get a look outside and we'll show you what to expect, at least if you're headed inbound South Broadway approaching High Street toward downtown. On our Waze map, traffic's picking up on Alumni, backups beginning about Shenaway down toward the stadium. Also, Nicholasville and Man o' War, another heavy spot. And then if you can look at Versailles Road and Alexandria, that's part of the construction zone that we're seeing the slowdowns already this morning as they're getting set up there. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, Don, thank you. Make it a good ride in, everybody. And our news team busy here at WKYT this morning with a lot more on the way for you.
The stars often draw awe and amazement from onlookers, but coming up, we'll show you one galactic discovery that is truly giving people a reason to smile.
Temperatures are in the 20s outside. It's pretty calm and quiet now. We're going to be going off into the night and into tomorrow morning. That's our next best chance at some snow. I'll show you how much you can expect and who's going to have the best chance coming up.